Today, I'm going to be cooking the 5 levels of homemade cheeseburger, starting with the most basic cheeseburger cooking ever, right up to my personal level 5, which I know for some of you will be like your level 2, and you'll be like, oh, you should have added this. Cooking is all about personal taste, and I'm just going to have a lot of fun today. One man, 5 burgers. Let's go.
Level 1.
Microwave burger. So we all know these, and a lot of you are going to be like, hang on a sec, that's not cooking. I disagree. Some of my friends say to me, oh, I can't cook at all. I'm like, do you use one of these? They're like, yeah, sometimes I make one of those. I'm like, well, you have used the microwave. You have effectively cooked it. You've not gone to a restaurant. Your family haven't actually cooked it for you. So yes, level 1. So you've got like your bap, your patty. Wow, that's seen better days, hasn't it? Look at that. Some cheese and their special sauce, which looks very orange. Microwave safe plate, and I don't know if it's just me, but when you microwave these, it always gets really soggy on the bottom, doesn't it? Patty goes on, and then the seeded bun on top like that. There we go. So it comes with this silicone-y cheese, and you use the residual heat from the burger, and then the sauce on top. See the bun, that's so nice and pillowy and soft. Put that down, little mixy in. Oh, look at that. That looks actually quite nice. It's just that bit there, look, yeah. That is really soggy. There's got to be a hack where you just levitate that up a little bit because, well, I'm gonna eat it anyway, but you're like holding steam. Being completely honest, I only brushed my teeth 10 minutes ago. It's a little bit gummy, it's a little bit chewy, but it does taste like a burger, and you've probably had worse at a carnival. Right.
Level 2.
So for the next level up, we have got some budget burger bap things that you can see, because you know the ones, because they're kind of like they break really easily. I mean, it's just a bap, it's absolutely fine. The first one had a special sauce, but we've just gone for ketchup. Now this is a budget supermarket ketchup, which tends to be even higher in sugar. I've seen these just a minute ago. Budget cheese slices that will stick to your wall. And last but not least, something I have never, and like Mrs. B and I last night were like, do these even exist? They do. This is tinned beef burgers, okay? So you can cook them on the hob in a saucepan or place it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Let's see what these look like. Ooh, oh, it's in gravy. Now, one of my patrons suggested this. I didn't know that tinned hamburgers actually existed. The heck is that? Oh, is that fat? Ugh. Well, we'll wash that off. I've got to be honest, now I've washed it, it does look a little bit better, but I think the patty in the microwave one was actually healthier than this. So we've done the microwave already, so I'm warming up some water. I've got the other one in there already. Oh, I was just going to cook it like this, but do you know what? I want to give it a chance. So I've got a frying pan here. I've just got some spray oil in, and we're going to cook that up just to see if we can drive some flavour in by charring. This is kind of like level 3-ish, but I'm really intrigued. That one's actually swelled up. Ugh. And that's our pan one, which is still hot. We'll use this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awful. I'm so glad I've fried this now because it might have driven in something else, some sort of flavour. The patty goes on, it's nice and warm still. Fairly convinced this is the exact same cheese. Budget ketchup, and then lid on top. Now you can see we're relying solely on that patty, and that cheese is shrinking a little bit, but nowhere near the heat that the other one had. I'm gonna blast this in the microwave for like 5 seconds just to warm it through. Ah, yeah, Oh, wow. This video wasn't really supposed to be about taste, it was more about effort. About how more effort you put in, you could hopefully get a better taste. But when you have something where you've got to put a little bit more effort in, this actually tastes worse than the first one. That is the patty, it's just horrendous. The bread's okay, it's not really doing anything. I feel like I'm missing the sesame seeds maybe. There's a sugary kick from the ketchup, but this cheese is awful. It's like Play-Doh or like clay. It tastes like nothing. The only thing I'm getting is sugary bread, which doesn't sound too bad, does it?
Level 3.
So for level 3, we have got some slightly nicer floury rolls like this. You can see they're a bit more chunky, a bit fluffier, okay? And again, this isn't supposed to be about the quality of ingredients. I've just done it sort of hand in hand as we're going up through the effort. So we've got some branded ketchup. This is like a low sugar salt one where it's been dented from my family furiously wanting some ketchup. So hopefully slightly nicer than the budget one, which was suitably matched with those patties. I can't stop thinking about them. We've got some slightly nicer cheddar cheese slices. These actually look like cheese, don't they? Iceberg right ahead. We've got some reduced, it doesn't matter that it's reduced, but hey, it's good for my budgeting. Just a bag of iceberg lettuce. And we're going old school, like I grew up on these frozen burger patties. Yeah, so like a little bit more effort required. Still thinking about that level 2 cheese, and I've just looked on the ingredients, and you know, there aren't ones for the level 1, but this one has 11% cheese in the cheese. What? Ooh, look at that. It's got some lovely charring on it. Whilst it was cooking, it gave me a chance to wash the lettuce, halve the buns. You've actually got to put the effort of having these in, warm them through in another oven, and then give a courtesy slather of butter, which is something that my mum used to always do, so I don't know. So yeah, just as a comparison, 11% cheese on this. I bought another one of these for backup purposes, honest, but on the ingredients it says the ingredients of cheese is 45%. 11, brimful of Asher. I actually kind of want to help this one because like it's shrunk. I've got the 2 patties. I'm not going to do it because it won't be fair. But it has reduced in size a lot. So much so the cheese slice looks like it's going to dwarf it. Ketchup on top. I've warmed this in the microwave. I might do it to all of them actually if needed. It might not need to. So yeah, we've warmed this now. We've got a nice little cheese on there. The patty is tiny though, but we've just gone that extra little bit of effort. Lightly toasting the buns in the oven, even buttering and halving it and preparing the lettuce. Just that teeny bit of more effort. Hopefully you're thinking though, like what I'm thinking, it's not really that much effort, but for say you've got like a midweek meal, you get in, you shove burgers in the oven, quickly lightly toast your buns, wash up some lettuce, get some cheese ready, you know, job's done. I'm really enjoying today. The cheese is good. I love the bread. I like the crunch of the lettuce. A nice, delicate sauce, not too overpowering the sugar. The patty's good. It's just maybe like not much flavour in there, but yeah. That to me tastes like one of those burgers that you get at a basic barbecue in the UK where we get 1 day of sun a year and it's absolutely fine.
Level 4.
For this level, 1 or 2 of these things I think personally should be in level 5, but I'm basing this off of feedback from previous videos. For example, this is a brioche seeded bun and it's absolutely gorgeous. But a lot of people say when I've used them in previous burger videos, we're like, why have you ruined it with a brioche bun? It's too sweet. So we're not using that. We're putting that down there. However, for me, I'd blooming love that. Remember, level 1 had that special sauce, so instead of ketchup now, we're going for relish. We've got a nice fresh lettuce that we can shred, some lovely pre-shaped burgers, our own block of cheese to slice, and one other curveball just to support my level 5 version. It's probably more common in a pub. Some frozen onion rings. Oh, just to say, for level 2 burger, I did mull over just wrapping it in bread, but I thought I'd be fair to it by using the buns. So, onion rings go in, and they kind of give us a timer for the rest of this. Toast the buns. Face side down. Remember, we did that last step on a very basic level in the oven, a very lightly toast with those other buns. It's like a massive Brussels sprout. Well, in fact, it pretty much is. Toasted buns. Woo! Like the clear Big Mac did look like a jellyfish, but you can see the rounding on this, how nailed on that was. We can also slice our cheese into more custom sized strips like that so we can get it a little bit thicker. So this pan is already hot from toasting the buns. Cheese goes on now. This is probably going to be my favourite of the 5 because of like effort over time over just like burger. That's one of Einstein's least well-known formulas. Toasted bun, our fresh lettuce. Oh, it even feels crispier. It's hot. Onion ring, which is like gripping to the cheese. And the relish, I bloomin' love relish. This is like one with onions and gherkins, just incredible. It really does make a burger pop. Such a simple thing compared to ketchup, but we'll just stir that around a little bit and push that in. Like that is a good burger. Oh my word. That is absolutely stonking. For me, out of everything else, the patty just stands out. It is like a beef burger should be. The cheese cloaking it, lightly toasted, sesame seed pop with the buttery brioche. The relish as it's drooping out there, I try to push it all around. I want to eat all of this. Oh, for me, that is absolutely perfect. For some of you guys, that would be like your level 2, like I say, and I'd be really interested to know what you would put, if you want to type it up down below, what your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be. Start your level 1 on what my level 5 would be if you want. I'd be really keen to read them. So with that in mind, here is
Level 5.
So this is my level 5 and the ingredients look a bit bizarre. We got ourselves a nice baby gem lettuce. This is some Wagu beefsteak mince. Very, very nice. Quite expensive. The bun, which, let me tell you, that's sesame brioche. Oh, maybe a teeny bit sweet. I'll agree with that. So similar looking, this is a sourdough burger bun. We're gonna stuff our burger with a little bit of mozzarella. So there's my mozzarella ball. This is some Monterey Jack cheese, which I absolutely love. This is my own homemade tomato relish that I made yesterday. That's just made up of red onion and gherkins, which kind of give it the body, so they're nice and chopped, with some tomatoes on the vine. These are some mixed color ones, different types of ripeness. Chop them up rough. A finely minced garlic clove, some paprika, a little bit of ketchup, and some vinegar. All you want to do is just get yourself a pan and fry up the onions primarily on their own for a couple of minutes just to sort of soften them up, and then you basically chuck everything else into the pan, into this huge medley, and you keep simmering it down. As the tomatoes cook, they'll release so the juices that will kind of just slowly simmer off and thicken up. Add a little bit of sugar if you wish, but there was a nice natural sweetness in there anyway. Once it's done, push it out to cool. I've left that overnight, really nice and thickened, and this is absolutely gorgeous. And the other thing we got here is an onion. We are gonna make our own homemade onion rings from scratch now. Yeah, level 5, effort. These will be our onion rings, and I'm probably only gonna put, I could always do like symmetrical things. Oh wow. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Generally getting emotional. Right, we're gonna use self-raising flour and sparkling water to make a batter, which should hopefully make it pop. And why not a little shimmy of paprika, because everyone needs a bit of paprika in their lives. Beautiful, with a very light paprika hue to it as well. Got some oil in for a tuck, getting nice and hot, and I think this is the first time I've ever made homemade onion rings. So as I've chopped these onions, I've got a little bit like a film on there, so I'm just trying to take any of that off. Don't know what film it is. Could be that onion film that had Daniel Craig, James Bond recently. Is it House of Onions, Glass Onion or something? Onion Hotel? I don't know. Mrs. B watched it. Got a load there, I might as well batter them all, but I'm gonna do them in batches and we'll see how we go. Oh, look at them go. It's working amazing. They've just got the most amazing crispiness. If you're watching right now, smell your phone, smell your telly. If you're in public, no one will think you're weird, honestly. Smell those onion rings. Incredible. Oh. 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 So with all that out of the way, I'm gonna warm up this pan. I have just made my burger patties by taking that Wagu mince, took in half of it, nice indent in the middle, chunks of the mozzarella ball, make sure it's drained, more meat on top, really shaping it to get it into that patty. And of course, I toasted those buns. This time I'm putting a lid on it to act like an oven because it's so thick. I don't want it to be like proper cooked through and like rubbery and horrible, but this should help keep the heat in and really work that burger. I'm actually turning the heat off and just kind of like just sweating it now. Sweating the cheese on there, which is a really weird description. Alrighty, let's do this. Bed of lettuce. It just feels crispier, this stuff. In comes, oh my gosh, it wants to slide off again. Remember, there's mozzarella stuffed in there. Now, I'm not sure about this, whether to serve the onion rings in it or just on top like that. Oh, wow. Let me just push that down. Ah! I'm gonna go like that sort of gastro pub look and just stick the onion rings on the top like that. I am over the moon with that. So much effort has gone into that. I've got another microwave burger, and if I was in any doubt, that is such a crazy comparison right there. And, you know, this isn't about swapping the ingredients over. I actually liked the cheese in the microwave one. It's not about that. Mix and match it to your like. It's about that thing of, like, visually, it might not actually show the effort that's gone in. For me, visually, number 4 was my favourite one. I mean, like, that seeded brioche bun, like I say, I really like that. But we've got our own homemade onion rings and the relish here. Much more effort going into that. But let's see if the taste is worth it. The last thing I really want to be eating right now is a burger. I'm going to take one of the onion rings off. I'm all burgered out. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was like a journey. Oh my word. I was like in a theme park of textures and flavors and just like all different sweet and savory and crunch and tang. The relish, I have to say, I did a peck of it last night. It's absolutely gorgeous. I could taste the onion rings. I've even got the mozzarella in the burger. Lettuce, not so much. And the bun is good. I actually didn't miss the sweet edge from level 4. So hopefully this video has showed you 5 different levels. I know we kind of went extreme at the start, and I really hope you enjoy this concept. Like I said, I'd love to know what your levels would be. And if you want to see more of these, let me know what foods you'd like to see. Cheers for watching, and yeah, hope the dog likes burgers. He does, spoilers. Cheers, guys. I don't want to see another burger for at least a day.